Hello there, and welcome back to Corey Loses, where today we are once again continuing our Thrawn's Revenge 3.3 preview playthrough as the Greater Maldrood. In the last episode, we took Florum, we took Almania, and we also dealt with some border skirmishes over on Roman and Garros. But this time we're going to build the stations for real. They can't stop us. Maybe they can stop us. Maybe I'm not going to spend that money here. Maybe I'm just setting myself up for disappointment by doing that. So I've learned. I'm learning. We're all growing and changing and learning each day. But I think the other thing we're doing is attacking Korriban, which might be a good thing to do. No, not yet. We're going to do it soon, but we're not doing it yet. So we're going to first build what I like to call a Tector-class Star Destroyer. We're getting Rillinor, Ancient of Rights. Is this the regular stuff at the end? Yeah, that's the regular stuff at the end, so we're actually not super far off there. And we're getting close to being able to afford Golden Sapphire, our Bellator. Let's see. We're going to move you over to Galadrin so I can build our trade port there. Build another trade port. Tiger is asking, with the SSD changes, will Delvardis be the largest starting unit in Era 1? I don't think it's necessarily a given that Delvardis will stay in Thalassa for Era 1. Like, Praetors are quite large even for that. So, I kind of don't want to have the battlecruisers hanging around for similar reasons. Especially a battlecruiser like the Praetor, which is close to being an SSD in its own right. But Galadrin...
Building under construction.
There's only so many production meetings I can have on stream, though. Florum, did I say anything about money? You don't get money. You don't get money at all. What I am gonna do is get a space one there. And from that, I will send our happy little crew over happy little there. You know what? I'm not gonna do that. We're going to use the next week's opportunity to build a Bellator. A Bellator. A Bellator.
Inbound.
This is going to be a fairly difficult one. It's not a high-level station. Alright. Let's get Battlestar Galactica in there. I was expecting a lot more fighters with this, but with this fleet comp, it's not going to be much. So let's try to stay on this side and take out the bulwarks first. With Veplin, that's tier 4. Greater Missile Command. Oh, you wasted that. Ha, fucking morons. We got Greater Missile Command. I said Greater Missile Command. We got Wide Flank. We got Yellow Comet. We got Stop Calling My Ship Pizza Slice. Then Community Guidelines Strike. We got, with Greater Maldrood comes Greater Responsibility. War Potato. It's striking time. Gonna be awesomely badass. Petrichor Dawn. I've become more powerful. We'll get a little bit of our own carrier action there with the Empire's Pocket Gun. Trayet and Pterodoc. And Nervi can go in as well. Red Reaper, Iron Hand. I'm not going to stop them from retreating, so I'm not going to put in those. We're going to put in White Mage, though. Altor in training. Let's get Karakin. Shieldbreaker. Shadow of the Republic. Mom's Revenge. Which, I don't know, is my mom a zombie? Is that what that's supposed to be implying? Nubira and Red Dwarf. Then, if they do send in anything that's super fightery near us, then I can drop some of that stuff in. But other than that, I'm not gonna worry about it too much. There's a little T-Wings, short and stout. Okay, we're gonna start getting some of those fighters in. Right at the front. I was expecting something a bit more. A bit scarier than that. Okay, there actually is going to be a fair amount of fighters coming in.
I copy.
More enemy craft.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Triton, for gifting a sub to Mr. Bob,
Target sighted.
Intercepting.
Get
Our
behind
target
them.
priority is
saving him from the ad purgatory of
destroyer here.
prior discussions.
Target
Targeting
locked.
at maximum firepower.
Yes. Key to victory.
I have them now.
And once again, sponsoring a stream.
Taking fire. Eliminating target.
Where is the bomber situation? Okay, there's those bombers. That's actually a lot more to the smaller ships than I was taking into account. That is going to be dangerous for the Altor, which is
Star destroyer standing by.
currently in
Target at maximum firepower. Engaging the enemy.
Your orders?
at risk of losing its shields. And by at risk, I mean it's lost its shields.
Target cruiser reporting. Attacking.
I copy.
Commander, they're hitting us.
Then there's the more fighters out back there. Interceptors, go get those bombers. I think we're actually okay on that front.
Enemies in range. Nowhere to run.
Fire for maximum effect.
I'm on them. Direct fire with coming around. Cannons.
Pursuing enemy forces.
All light target locked.
Awaiting orders.
Eliminating
Enemies
target.
in range.
Coming back around for another run. He won't be around much longer.
Alright, we're getting through those shields pretty quickly.
Closing
Taking
on
him out.
target.
Matt from Max is asking, how close are we to beta testing for Father Republic here? It's really too hard to say until we're right at that point.
Target locked.
The biggest thing for Father Republic is getting the progressive maps done.
That target.
And then we're probably okay to start testing for some stuff, but
Star destroyer reporting in.
TR needs a lot more.
Our primary target is those iron cannons.
Excellent. He's about to be destroyed.
Stay in
He's
formation.
headed your direction.
Get behind them.
Narrowing position. I'm on this
I
one.
have them now. I'm on them.
Tightening up. Let's finish it.
Okay,
Coming around.
Under control. Got them in my sights.
Ready to deliver.
that one is the thing we should really be worrying about.
Target locked.
Watch him.
'Cause we want that command bonus down.
Formation.
So let's see if we can get the bombers to go
Returning to your
where
position.
we want here.
I'll take care of this.
Intercepting.
Thank you, Flagar, for the gifted sub as well. Very appreciated. Also joining the joining Triton as a sponsor for the stream again, along with, of course, Stu and Fireman earlier.
I copy.
Have the ambition to serve me?
Target
Your
locked.
orders?
Yes, Commander. The
Getting
lasers
locked.
are our target. Reporting.
All lights are green.
Target at
Excellent
maximum
shot.
firepower.
Stay in formation.
See if we can get that
Closing on target.
fighter blast in there.
Changing course to
Okay,
intercept.
I want to try to get these fighters out before they become a threat as well.
Yes, Commander. Ready.
Is there anything that's gonna go wrong with this? I don't think so.
Pursuing enemy forces.
We've got them on scopes.
Enemies in range. Ion cannon firing. Draw.
Oh, and this is with an ion cannon. Okay,
Intercepting.
I forgot about it because they went for the Carrack at first, but then they swapped over.
Take out the iron cannons.
Sir, I've detected. Taking him out.
Holding fire
He won't be
for
around much
maximum
longer.
effect.
Get that
Target critical.
power to weapons going.
Attack formation.
Get these power to weapons going. And everyone else can also do some power to weapons.
Be destroyed.
Target critical.
I'm on this one. Target.
Awaiting your command.
He's headed your
Excellent
direction.
shot. I got one.
Under
We're
control.
slowly having the garrisons
My sight.
creep in, which if this were in the
Narrowing position.
most recent
To
update,
your position.
or the most recent updates to the dev build, that would not be the case.
Getting a lock.
Because they'd be
Directing.
jumping in with the rest of the enemy ships. But I think we can start moving over to those.
Your command, sir.
Zeppelin's down. The bulwarks are all down. Oh, this one still has an engine. The engine can explode now too. There you go. Nice and explodey.
Destroy that launch pad.
Intercepting. I've got them in my sight. Closing on target. Regroup for another attack.
All lights are
Commander,
green.
He won't be around much longer.
And I did explicitly avoid sending in our retreat busters.
Getting a lock.
But it doesn't look like that's going to matter anyways.
Forces.
Intercepting. I got him.
I got one.
I think we saw in the Pentastar alignment playthrough the intended effects of the change of having the garrisons jump in further out has been accomplished.
Acquiring target.
You're incentivized to just rush the stations a lot less, or rush the defending fleet a lot less. Because one of the reasons that you'd want to do that generally now is because you want to engage the enemy before those garrisons get in a position. And now that's less of a concern. So it's more important where and how you approach rather than just getting in as fast as possible.
Engines activated. Under control.
All leading up to the eventual reintroduction of Fog of War.
Cruiser ready. Lock weapons.
Full stop.
Fire at will. Narrowing position.
Okay, I
Watch him. He's
think
coming around.
we are good. We didn't lose anything.
Go.
So I don't think I sent in any reinforcements and we're at 300. So nothing could legally have died.
Destroyer standing by.
Returning to your position.
Locking on.
Tightening up.
Enemy
I don't think it's
in range.
possible for anything to have died. That's how numbers work.
Fire.
300 is not less than 300.
Nowhere to run.
Like, we had a couple
Falling
lag spikes there,
I can't switch position.
but they tended to work themselves out pretty quickly. They didn't stay around for the whole battle.
Our target. Cruiser here.
They were more
Enemies in range.
heckin' chonkers than sitting there chugging for an hour. So this computer is definitely handling this a lot better than
Draw their fire.
my other one was.
Attack formation.
The enemy has been defeated.
Thank you, new hardware in Windows 11. Fucking garbage operating system. Okay. There's Zeppelin down. And the New Republic has Tool. What's Tool looking like? I haven't given up on downgrading it from Windows 11. I just haven't been able to put in the time to make sure that I've got everything backed up or set up so that I'm not screwing myself over if I go back to Windows 10 and then something goes wrong. Because it's been a pretty busy couple of weeks. Did I just save while I was I think I saved while I was talking about all that. It's just so fast. But yeah, it's been a busy couple weeks, and it's going to continue to be a few busy weeks until probably late April. It's like, I keep having places I have to go, which is its whole own other thing.
Course approved.
Right, they have Ciansov there. Yeah, in Jedi Survivor comes out, but it shouldn't be quite the same as having 2 Star Wars shows on, where I've been trying to do like 2 to 4 datapad briefs every day on top of the normal video production, which I need to ramp back up in other ways. But I'll probably also try to get a lot out for Jedi Survivor, and maybe a bit for Junior Jedi Knight, or not Junior Jedi Knights, whatever, Young Jedi Adventures, I think it's called. The kids show. But it won't be quite the same as having Bad Batch and Mando running right now. Mercifully. Not that I'm actually complaining, because it's been pretty good for me. But just means I've been busy.
Reporting. Moving out.
Oh, we are on the other side.
Waiting orders. Ready.
Choose your reinforcements.
The poor Valley of the Sith Lord's been paved in to
Yes,
let
sir.
people park.
Moving to coordinates.
Order
Let's bring in our little swampy speeders. So they're going to come through and
Reporting in.
take out some of those spawners.
Roger that.
You've got to deploy.
Roger that. We secured a landing zone. Affirmative.
We'll have this other landing zone as well. We're already at 10,
incoming.
so I didn't necessarily need to come over here.
Squad, move out. Right away, sir.
Heading out.
Moving out.
Order acknowledged.
Yes, Commander.
Alright,
Keep
well,
going.
I guess we've got to
Awaiting orders.
go up there.
Heading out.
Advancing.
Get a Juggernaut for that. I'm not going to get as much of the flying stuff. I don't like that we lost that whole squad.
Copy. Ready. I copy.
Okay,
Reporting.
start going to the middle.
I'll copy.
Ooh, that's bad stuff happening as well.
Reporting.
Form up. Swamp speeder ready. Awaiting
Can
orders.
you shoot over the
Beginning
hills?
short range fire. Swamp
Thank
speeder reporting.
you.
Unit destroyed. This way. Order acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Yes, Commander. Ready. Scanning target.
Yes, Commander.
I think if we collapse on them like this,
Waiting your
we're
orders.
going to win.
Copy.
No, aim for that middle part.
Brigade standing by.
Unit destroyed.
Order, sir.
What are your orders?
Unit destroyed.
Armor ready. Just give me a target.
Reporting.
Alright, that worked reasonably well.
Awaiting orders.
Don't run over my infantry, you dick.
Copy. Heading out.
Okay, well I said no flying stuff, but I'm getting the flying stuff now. And let's which outbase is that? That's the hyper or ion
I
cannon.
copy. New coordinates. Reporting.
Oh,
Target acquired.
okay, they're gone. Hello, Logan?
Always ready, sir. Planetary control achieved.
Yeah, I don't want to spend the money on that yet. And I'm going to save once again. I'm not overzealous with that. I save a reasonable amount of times for this being Empire War. But with the money this week, we get to buy Gold and Sapphire. So that's going to keep Mon Calamari busy for a while. So I think we can move on back to Abhian, if I can actually...
Transport cleared.
handle that properly. But where's the best way to go from here? So, Ession is a lot of money. All of these New Republic planets are a lot of money. All of these planets up to the north are also a lot of money. That's all a lot of money. I think it might have to be Quirmia and all that going... Like, go up north from Mon Calamari. Maybe pulling in another fleet. Oh, they're yelling. Drommel, why are you yelling at me? I was getting happy about getting my own SSD, Drommel. We really haven't unlocked that many legitimacy groups, have we? And by that many, I mean any? I really had none? That doesn't make sense. No, I definitely had some. I just haven't gotten as many as them. Because at least two of the heroes I have are from that.
We've come across enemy units.
But what I don't have is the ability to beat Drommel here.
Hypervelocity cannon firing.
Star Destroyer awaiting orders.
Cruiser standing by.
I copy.
Reporting in, sir.
Destroyer here.
It was the same in the PA playthrough.
Advancing.
Commander. Right away.
Ready, sir. Heading out.
Location plotted.
Is this worth it? This isn't worth it. Let me work it.
Reporting in, sir.
Prepare for jump.
Take my fleet out, flip it, and reverse it. What if the numbers are multiplied by your operating system number? Is it worth it? Let me work it. Take my Dremel, flip it, and reverse it. Let's see. I think that would explain why that jumped up so much, actually. Why it's 38%. After being 30 earlier on. Like, I think the SSD would flip that around. If I had all of the units together, then I'd be up for this. But as it is, I'm not really up for this. Like, I could kill some of these other units, but I can't kill Drommel yet. Or at least not with the fleet that I've got on this side. I was really hoping we'd be left alone a bit longer before getting hit like that.
Choose your reinforcements.
But
Safety check complete.
Ball out.
Right away.
Let's move out. Let's go.
we can maybe at least kill some other stuff before running away like cowards. Let's just go for that. You're always hoping for the engines,
I copy.
even if you know it's not likely to happen.
Report.
Orders, sir.
You know?
Orders, sir.
Your orders?
Ready for command.
It's a dream that you
Roger that.
just
Ready for command, sir.
Squadron standing
you can't always get away from.
Star
Squadron
Destroyer
standing
standing by.
Ready for battle. Heading out.
Star Destroyer reporting in.
Lights are green.
Ready for battle.
What I'm concerned about with this is we don't have the most damage
Gladiator to command. Ready for command.
relative to what they have. 'Cause they have 2 ISD2s.
Away.
We only have a Tector on that.
For another attack.
We have a hypervelocity gun. We have an Act 2, which is a lot of damage itself. But
Awaiting your command.
Cover me
Open
now.
fire.
ISD1.
Hitting us.
Reporting in, sir.
Let's go.
Await your orders.
Nowhere to run.
Our target priority is the laser cannon.
Getting a lock.
Well, let's see if we can
Attack formation. Move in.
Reporting.
break through any of this before.
Target
Targeting
locked.
at maximum
To the
firepower.
stragglers.
I'm reporting.
Ready. Copy.
Closing on target.
We'll go through there.
My scopes are jammed.
Our
Where are the
target
others?
priority is the laser cannons. Form up. Direct fire on the engines.
Star Destroyer reporting.
Destroyer here. The lasers are our target. Copy.
The Star Destroyer reporting. Primary engine system is down.
In progress.
Our launch bay has
Right.
been disabled.
No engines.
Down. Click.
Oh, they got the engines onto you. Jalapeno Deluxe, no.
Our lasers have been destroyed.
I think we just traded an ISD for an Act 2, which, I mean, that's worthwhile. And an IPV, alright. Can't complain. Cannot knock that. Please give me my Ballader. I think if this fleet's going to be going more on the defensive, I might have to do some
Star Destroyer
creative
reporting in.
repositioning. By creative, I mean I'm just taking that whole frigate fleet out of there and moving them over here.
Ahead full.
Not that creative, to be honest. Oh, and this is so much money. I just want the money. Which, Valor's a relatively small ship. It's just 20 grand of my credits that are locked into that right now. Which map is this? I don't know that I can defend this.
Roger that. Right away.
Moving to secondary position.
Maybe with more money? But I don't have the money.
Ready. Yes, sir.
I guess if we're this
Reporting in.
concentrated...
Roger that.
Turret constructing.
Form up.
Turret constructing.
Awaiting orders.
Let's see if we can get
Construction complete.
some of those IDTs.
Attack.
Awaiting orders.
What's shooting you? I mean, they're gonna build some field bases as well.
Base is under attack.
It's too bad.
Copy.
No, come on, come closer.
Moving to fire.
Come closer, my Jade.
Under attack.
Copy. Target
I'll
confirmed.
copy. Order acknowledged.
Unit destroyed.
Device sites.
Support order
destroyed.
acknowledged.
Reporting.
I got
Yes,
you.
sir.
Alright, well,
Power generator destroyed.
we did what we could, which was nothing. More money would have been more successful. But it was a pure economy planet on the end of the universe there. So we'll have to take Garros back.
Fleet approaching.
Let's take Meridian. Don't do that. Hypervelocity gun is in position. Golans are in position. We're about to flip over to the next week. Are they going to be coming around that way?
Tactical battle imminent.
They really don't want me to go anywhere with fighters on that. Nine precursors, 2 allegiances.
We've located the enemy.
If I could kill an allegiance
Reinforcements
engine,
en route.
that'd just be so
I copy.
nifty.
Keep going.
But I won't be able to.
Reinforcements en route. Hypervelocity.
I think we can hit
firing.
before it starts. Fucking hell. Don't do this to me.
En route.
Yeah.
I copy.
For whatever reason, I was expecting it to come up,
En route.
not from over.
Reinforcements en route.
Reporting.
It was my
this
fault.
way.
Reporting.
It was my
We're
fault.
on the move. Fallout. Yes, sir.
Gladiator at your command.
I have no one to blame but myself.
Roger that.
Awaiting your orders.
Yes, Commander. Maneuvering. Let's move
Star
out.
Destroyer standing by. Over there.
Alright, with these ones coming up,
Form up. Awaiting orders.
Star Destroyer reporting in.
Copy.
what do they have at the front there? So it's those two. If I hypervelocity gun you, don't speed up before you. Yeah, so you bastards turned. Don't appreciate that. Oh, we got the engines. What a lovely surprise.
Yes, Commander.
Okay, now everyone else stop.
Awaiting
You come up a little bit more. Want you back there.
I copy. Reporting. Let's go.
What marker is that, Bob?
Target.
The HV gun is supposed to be based on the planet model, but
Ready. Keep going. Ties.
from what I remember,
Ties reporting in. I've got them in my sights.
it's not a specific marker.
Excellent shot. Coming back around for another
Yes,
run.
Commander.
It's just with the low orbit models that becomes less clear.
Orders, sir.
Ready.
Ready for command, sir. TIE squadron standing by.
Taking fire. Commander, they're hitting us.
I got it.
Where'd he go? Nowhere to run. Under attack.
Ready for battle.
Falling out of formation. Bombers
Draw their
standing by.
fire.
Okay, can
Attack
we
formation. Go after the stragglers.
get that? I mean, we have a good amount of damage in this fleet.
Hypervelocity gun available.
More enemy craft.
Taking fire.
See if the bombers can finish that off.
Where'd he go?
Awaiting your command.
Nowhere to
Then
run.
Our target priority
the
is
rest
the
of our
laser
fleet
cannons.
can maybe shoot the
Falling out of formation.
one of the allegiances.
Draw their fire.
They're gonna keep sending those in.
Attack formation.
Those laser banks
Your
are the
command, sir.
primary
Go after
target.
the
Commander,
stragglers.
the lasers are our target.
Holding fire
Attacking maximum effect.
We got a lot of stuff with powder weapons. Just want to make sure they don't go too far in.
Reporting in. Our target priority is the laser cannons. Form up.
Warm up.
Receiving message.
Awaiting your command. Our target priority is the laser cannons. Our target priority is the laser cannons. The lasers are our target. The
Doop.
lasers are our
Gladiator
target.
at your command.
Doop,
Gladiator at your command. Focus
Doop.
fire on the turbo laser banks. Come about.
doop,
What are your orders?
doop.
Charge laser cannons.
Destroyer here.
Reporting in, sir. Focus fire on that target.
It theoretically comes from wherever the root bone of the planet model is, but
Our space station.
it doesn't always seem to do that.
I got one.
The launch bay is disabled.
They're coming in quick.
Bomber squadron
I copy.
reporting.
More enemy
Reporting in.
craft.
Decoding getting a lock.
Reporting.
I don't think this is safe.
The torpedo launcher is offline. Jump to light speed. Taking fire.
Laser
A laser
cannons
bank has been
disabled.
lost. Commander, they're hitting us.
Okay, I don't think we lost units on that, but we did. We're gonna get pushed back to another planet here. Thank you, Trident, for another gifted sub. Very appreciated. That does expose Felucia. It seems like any time that's not spent attacking the Empire right now is going to be a mistake. And I wish the Hapens would agree with that assessment. Even if they just took Galanor or something. In New Republic, you can take Noain. Maybe I should have sent this whole fleet with Pterodok into the Great Wide Open. Alright, this is risky. I mean, it's not risky. This is probably not going to do anything.
Tactical battle imminent.
Yeah, he's still there.
There they are.
So not risky, just didn't accomplish anything. Did they move anything away at all? No.
Choose your reinforcements.
There's the ground units. Hello, Nolan. This could be funny, at least. Oh, I'm going to make this as funny as I can. Yeah, you guys go for the tartan while protecting your ground units back there.
Heading there now, sir.
Moving to coordinates. Order confirmed. Star Destroyer standing by. Fire at will.
There.
Attacking.
You took my planet. I took your other shit. Are you gonna maybe split off and still get the tartan? You jerks? No?
Locking on.
No, they're gonna keep going.
Enemy forces. Enemies in range.
Taking them out. Watch your back.
Darkstar's asking, is there a chance on the Mandos coming to the game as a playable faction? Or news on them? I mean, that's going to be in Revan's Revenge. That's not a planned thing for Fall of the Republic or Thrawn's Revenge. So we're still a ways off from Revan's Revenge being in a releasable, playable state.
Tactical battle imminent.
They got to Meridoon. I have money this time. That's gonna be... Okay, if we field base this up, if we can kill the artillery, then I think this isn't impossible.
Reporting.
Yeah, this map
Squad,
especially...
Move out.
See if we can get out to those.
Right away.
Yes, Commander.
One too many... Yeah.
Order
Okay, well we gotta get to the field bases first. So I need more infantry around. And we'll try to hold off whatever we can at these. So I'm gonna get a scouting field base on you.
Reporting.
And
We've secured a
scouting field base on you.
Brigade standing by.
And then from there, I'm
Moving to
gonna
that
get
area, sir.
whatever we can grab on everything else.
Yes, sir.
Especially if we can get some of those factories.
Roger. Heading out.
Construction
Fallout
complete.
Alright,
Let's
get
move
to
out.
that one.
The enemy is
Construction
approaching.
complete.
Armor ready.
Ooh, yikes.
Reporting in.
Just give me a target. Tank brigade ready.
We've secured a landing zone. Beginning
Okay, get
construction.
that.
Roger that.
They're just gonna want to kill that.
Destroyed.
Form up.
I can't stop them from taking this. That's sad.
Taking orders.
But I can start getting other stuff.
Unit destroyed.
Okay, you
Let's
guys
go.
come over here. That's gonna be a vehicle...
Construction
Keep going.
complete.
Another local garrison. Oh, that's not where that needs to be right now.
Reporting. Order acknowledged.
We'll call it an accident.
And more anti-vehicle. Can I...
Construction complete.
Maybe they aren't gonna get that, because they don't seem to have much infantry
Order
here.
unit destroyed.
This way. Over there.
Nope. This was just supposed to buy some time.
Constructing.
Call teamwork.
We'll back you up.
Construction complete.
They just need to buy time until we get the turrets up. Alright, let's try to get over...
Construction complete. Turret constructing. Structure destroyed.
Moving out. Roger. Advancing.
Heavy vehicle factory
I'm gonna see if we can get the artillery.
Roger that. Advance.
Where'd you come from?
construction
Form up.
complete.
Yeah, these guys are
Awaiting orders.
just not gonna do anything now.
Awaiting orders. Moving out.
Base is under
I
attack.
copy.
Turret constructing.
Reporting. Order. There they are.
They're kicking my ass.
Yes, Commander.
Okay, they're super low, but they're not dead. The problem is they're gonna get...
Standing by. Engines
they're gonna try to get the victory point. That bombing is coming in.
Construction complete.
Right away,
Heavy
sir.
vehicle factory destroyed.
But we can stop them from being able to land anything else if we can get that.
Awaiting orders.
I just need to prevent them from going for that victory point until
Affirmative.
we've got enough stuff in position.
Ready.
So if I can just lure them in,
Blast them. All right, men. Load your weapons.
because we're getting this field base,
All right, men. Take cover.
and they're not going to have a drop zone.
Copy. Ready for
Not a
advance.
drop zone, that's not what that is.
Copy. Heading
Okay,
out.
you
Initiating sweep.
go for that.
Sir. Squad, advance. Move out. Fire. Roger. Reporting in. Open fire.
New coordinates.
Reporting.
Roger that. Right away.
Yes, sir.
Form up.
Roger that. Let's move out. Ready for orders. Attacking.
Okay, well, that's not great,
Orders.
but
Providing backup.
Form up. Attack.
ultimately what we're going to come away with is that no one should be proud of what's happening in this battle,
Destroyed.
but it might be a thing that we win.
Yes, Commander. All out.
Copy.
Base
Moving to
is
that
under
area, sir.
attack.
I copy.
No shit, they're getting
Awaiting orders.
that field base.
Fire. This way. Open
Reinforcement
fire.
Okay, I can't go too zealously after that.
Attack that target. Over there.
They're still going to be able to land stuff.
Reporting. Heading out.
Reporting in.
Order acknowledged.
Do I have another jet trooper pack? Okay, I'm not pack, but you know what I meant.
Order, sir.
Jump trooper.
Reporting.
Standing by. Let's move out. Weapons online.
Copy. Rolling out. Moving to position.
Reinforcement point contested.
Okay, keep coming for me, please.
Awaiting orders.
Don't take the victory point.
Ready to go. I've got a lock.
I'll copy.
They're going to go for the victory point.
Ready.
But we have the...
Unit destroyed.
No, we don't have a planetary shield.
Sir. Let's move out. Roger. Let's go. Reporting in.
Commander.
Roger that.
Ready, sir.
Reinforcement point contested.
Attack. Let's go. Keep going.
That's too many infantry for us to be able to kill, I think.
Form up. Awaiting orders.
Unit destroyed.
Copy.
Well, we did our
I
best.
copy.
Building under
Reporting.
I don't
construction.
know why I just spent that money.
Order acknowledged.
Don't... That height variation is not convenient or obvious from overhead.
Attacking target. Yes, Commander. Keep going.
We've lost a landing zone.
This way.
Construction complete.
Rip. This is when I make the executive decision that the hypervelocity gun and ion cannon should defend that as well. Not just the planetary shield.
System lost.
Not out of bitterness. That makes things tricky. Because we have Felucia exposed. Like, really, what makes the most sense in a vacuum is to go after these planets. But the faction that's the most problematic and is growing the most is the Empire. So taking Meriden and Garros back would be really nice. Just, do we have the resources to do that without opening ourselves up too much? And yeah, now we are going to be overpopped until we can get some stuff going again. But these are going to be problems for us to solve on Friday. So we are going to leave it here for now. There will be another recording session on Friday. I think on Wednesday I'm going to do my session of Joint Command live on the YouTube channel. But like I mentioned earlier at the start of this stream, there won't be a stream on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday next week because I am going to be out of town, so some of these episodes are going to be going up at that point. There might be a day or two without videos, and then I'm going to try not to overdo it. But yeah, so the Friday recording will be at 2 p.m. We'll do at least one Mandalorian and one Maldrood episode. And on Friday next week, we'll have at least one Mandalorian and one Maldrood episode on the same sort of situation before getting back into the regular recording schedule in the following week, which should be the first week of April. I think that's how calendars work. But either way, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the stream as well as the series so far. And I hope to see you next time. Goodbye, everyone, and good night.